Our total is
And
1650.
And that's on the day.
Mm-hmm.
What was yours for the day?
1,150.
Mm-hmm. Wow. There it was.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Came down to it.
Wow. Should we get everybody together?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a week we have had. We are wrapping it up right now. The points have been tallied not only for the day, but for the week. So with that being said, coming in second place for the day, 1,150 points. Make some noise for Team Bestwick.
Good job, guys.
Nice job.
Good job, Mia.
Seriously.
Good job, Kevin. Good job.
Good job, good job, good job.
Taking the top spot on today, 1,650 points. Team Nyquist.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Yeah.
And now it comes down to the week total. Who is going to be walking away as the champions of Camp Woodward BMX Season 1?
Wait, before we say anything, you guys, every single one of you, keep your chins high. You guys all put in an insane amount of work. I know on your side, there was a lot of first-time attempts, first-time pulling, new learns, same with us on our side. And you should be very proud of yourselves because to spend a week grinding away at all these challenges in the book, I mean, Jamie, it hasn't been easy.
No, it really hasn't been easy. And to come into such a very, very hard week of challenges just shows your tenacity, the amount of grit and heart you have, and just willing to adapt as a team. And I felt both sides did a great job of that.
Well, with that being said, taking the top spot over this last week, accumulating 9,575 points.
Oh my God.
Team Nyquist.
Wow.
75 points.
That was the margin.
Oh
that
my
was the
gosh,
margin.
dude.
Congratulations, guys.
Good job, yeah.
Good job, Carrie. You killed it.
Nicely done.
You really brought the fight on the fifth and final day, and you know, when you got across the line, you had what it took, and it was awesome to watch that. So good job, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to put a wrap on Camp Woodward BMX Season 1. I think you guys are going to go get out, enjoy the world of Woodward today, do some rec activities, let's have some sessions. Let's just make today a celebration of the awesome week that we've had.
Absolutely, I'm so down.
After all the challenges, it was Team Nyquist that came up on top by 75 points. It was such a tight race to the finish, and it couldn't have been any better.
75 points is what the difference was. It felt good. I could see the relief in my riders' eyes when they announced it, because they've been working so hard to try to just make up those points and win those challenges. And that's like just a sweet thing to feel. It's just like you put the hard work in, you committed yourself, you stayed positive, and a lot of things don't happen overnight. And that was kind of our story is, yeah, we had a really rough start, but the fact that we were able to continue supporting each other, you know, constantly just giving knuckles and cheering. Day 5, the cheers after the quad knuckles, they were the loudest of all week. And that was because I feel like we were just feeling ourselves. We were out there, we were having a fun time, we were progressing, we were pushing our limits. And that's what this is all about, you know, like the points, they're gonna come and go, but like these moments of us progressing together and celebrating together, those things live on forever.
My overall takeaway from being with the kids on Team Bestwick, I'll always take away just how awesome human beings they are, you know, and that I got to be a part of their special time here at Camp Woodward. It's just made me a better rider. It's helped me be a better person. And also it's helped me to be a better coach. These kids humbled me this week, and it was an incredible honor to ride along their side. And I've been here for quite a long time, and I feel like I've been a part of some incredible firsts throughout Woodward Camp's history, but none more so than this first. the BMX show in its first season was nothing short of inspirational.
Let's go! That's my teammate!
My experience this week was probably one of the most fun experiences I've ever had because I've gotten to spend a whole week at Woodward with a bunch of my friends doing these challenges, and it's been a really just overall fun experience.
It ended up being a great week. The challenges were just a small portion of that, but it was great to meet everyone and just have fun throughout the whole week. At the beginning, our team, we didn't know each other. And then through all the challenges and a week of riding together, we really got brought together and united as a whole. And we almost became one, working as a group beyond just doing the challenges.
Being coached by Jamie Bestwick, of all people, he's one of the funniest human beings I've ever met in my life. He's so charismatic, he's such a character. I feel like that rubbed off on me, and I felt like I was able to become more of my own person through that as well. Like I was able to kind of shine brighter and be myself. Either way, if I would have been on Ryan's or Jamie's team, it doesn't matter. I just feel like both of them are so just ingrained in the sport. It's absurd that I even get to share a skate park and have conversations with them as if they're my friends.
Getting together, riding bikes, smiling, enjoying everything, and just having these moments. Like, that's what camp's all about. That's what we brought these kids here for, is just to enjoy themselves, have a little competition, but like really, let's get together and ride. And that's what Woodward's all about, is just getting people together, riding, smiling, good times. I mean, that's why I came to Woodward initially. I wanted to ride here, progress, and have fun. And that's present to this day. Like, that's something that hasn't changed through all the years of Woodward, is like the fun. Just come here and have fun.
You feel alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, might break a backbone. Return of the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door.
It was really nice to just hang out with everybody, have an evening session. Me and Mia did a bunch of doubles. We did tire grabs. We went like right next to each other. It was really fun. We just were doing it over and over again.
You hit the line and tried to locate. This for the time, got time for no day. One, too many, I'm going. Too crazy, and I got
a couple of clips of Cloud9, which I'm very happy about. Doing some pretty gnarly tricks that I haven't done in a while.
Limousines, really think I'm seeing things. Read the line I'm in between. Yellow light, I gotta speed up. Get home to a cold shower. Need that pronto. Look like a rave at the condo. Heck of a night in Toronto. She said, boy, you in Morocco. Pearl white mention in the top gold. Fill up my cup with the pop, whoa. High off life in the spot though. Running out the visa, really talking to a real life Mona Lisa. Jesus pieces hanging off the fleece.
That felt great, going back to the shark fin to conquer that challenge, because in the challenge book we were all trying it as a team, and I was so close and wanted it so bad, but we had to move on, so Ryan knocked it out pretty quick. But I still really wanted it, and then went back to it on the final day just to conquer it for myself. It was so good rolling away from that, knowing I battled so hard for that trick.
Spending a week with the team in these kind of situations where, you know, we're all working hard, the stress is high, we want to ride well, we want to get these points, you get to know people a lot better. And this team was no exception. Getting to know all the riders. I had never even seen Jake really ride, and Jake is a shredder, dude. That kid can do so many awesome tricks, but beyond the tricks, he's intense, he's focused, he's got a lot of goals, and when you put him to a challenge, he's not one to fail.
I feel like my standout trick this week was probably the bar spin over the Mount Everest gap, just because it was a hard one, because I was going sideways and I had to throw a bar spin.
I didn't know anything about Tyler coming into this. I showed up, kid's funny, he's intelligent, and he's just a really kind of well-rounded rider. He's not afraid to do big stuff, especially when it comes to technical, massive grinds, technical grinds. Not to mention he can just ride anything backwards, like he can just do anything he wants backwards first try.
at him! Look
For me, the highlight with all of Tyler's riding was probably what happened with the Smith Wall 180 out.
On the Smith Wall ride to 180, that was a first for me, and I've never done anything like it. And that challenge really brought me out of my comfort zone, and so did every challenge throughout the challenge book.
1, 2, 3, boom! Kier was, she's awesome. Just a teeny petite little girl, right? And so you see her and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so cute, she's riding a bike. But then she shows you what she can do on a bike, and it's mind-blowing. The highlight for me, like seeing Kier's riding, was probably her learning the 180 over the spine.
Yo, hey, there we go!
180ing the spine was something that ever since I saw it in the challenge book, I had been thinking about it. And it was actually something that I had wanted to do because I'd seen people do it and it looked like something I could do. But I've always just been too scared. And so the pressure was kind of on. So when I made myself do it, and it felt really good because it was something that I had wanted to do for a long time.
Seeing her accomplish that was just like golden. You know, like the look on her face when she finally realized that she was gonna roll away from it was just everything.
Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. 1, 2, 3, boom!
First up, we got Mia Custer. Mia was a little shy. She was a tough nut to crack. And I felt that, you know, the early mishap on the dirt jumps would really affect her. And it did, but it was temporarily. Because from that moment on, she saw the benefits of being a part of a team. And we really brought her in to excel. Because that's what Woodward Camp's about. And from that moment on, she was a character. She was a character. And I think everybody saw the real Mia Custer on that BMX track that day. That has to be one of the highlights of the show.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh my gosh! What a performance from Mia!
It was the greatest moment for Mia, and from then on out, she was just an absolute star.
Two of my top funny moments, number one is definitely the smoothie thing. I was about to pass out, throw up. I was so done. I chugged 3 hot and sticky smoothies. I thought I was going to die. Then after, I had to kiss a fish from the pond. It was so slimy and I'm not gonna do it again. I don't know how Tyler kissed a snapping turtle's butt.
You smell it? Kiss his butt.
Yes, I can smell it from here. Commit! Oh!
So the first male rider on my team was Kevin Robinson Jr. And true to form, much like his dad, he was a handful. And you know what? I was in for some very, very special moments too. He's always cracking jokes. He's always doing things he shouldn't. He's always riding off when you need him here. And it's just a job in itself just to rein him in. And his go for it spirit is absolutely inspiring.
Oh my God, Kevin.
The most difficult challenge of the whole week was horseback riding, in my opinion. It was so scary. Those things are huge. And the thing about horseback riding compared to any other bike challenge is bikes don't breathe and kick people. So I was super duper scared. The horses weigh like a ton, so I knew that they had the ability to just like kill me at any time. So I was very nervous to ride the horses.
Marshall Gerke. Man, I mean, he looks like he's straight out of the NFL. And from early on, I could see just his enthusiasm. He's so positive. And in life, that's exactly what you need to be a big team member. And he gets it. And then he started riding. I think to say I was absolutely blown away is an understatement.
Don't work too hard, my break a backbone. Return of the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never like those.
When I saw 1080 on the challenge book, I was like, who wrote this book? 1080s are the tricks of Olympic champions. And Marshall just nailed it.
I think it was really cool that I had somebody else to do the 1080 with, because that's not something you're gonna get at your local skate park. Like, a 1080 is a gnarly trick. There's not a lot of people in the world that can do it. So that was pretty cool to get that done.
That shows you who Marshall Gerke is and who Marshall Gerke will be in life. When it's on the line, give him the 1080, give him the ball, because he's gonna run with it.
I almost just died doing flips, the trick that I hate the most. I'm gonna try and flip tuck this thing. It's gonna be a little scary, but I just feeled it out and I think it'll be good. Let's go! Oh my God, yes! Let's go!
That was awesome.
Holy crap, that was scary. Oh my God. That was awesome. That was awesome.
I've kind of grown attached to this group of riders, not gonna lie. Like, I feel like we formed a bond over the past 5 days of challenges. We just started to really vibe. I kind of don't want this to end. Like, I want to keep going and riding and progressing, but every good thing has to come to an end, and unfortunately everybody's got to go home, myself included. So my hopes is that everybody's kind of taking something positive away from this week, because this group of kids is a really special one, and I have no doubt in my mind that they are going to take the sport of BMX to that next level.
What is Woodward to a BMX camper? It's a home to every BMX rider and every professional athlete, and it's also an opportunity to really find out about yourself and who you are in life. And when people come through that door on day one, the level of excitement is so high. They just want to be a part of the world's greatest action sports camp that's just rich in history. They want to learn to develop their own path and their own careers in life. And they also want to challenge themselves and meet like-minded individuals that share the same enthusiasm for growth. And ultimately, and number one in everyone's hearts, they come here for fun, because that's why we get into BMX. And this place, well, it's the mecca of fun. Yeah, when I leave here, I just gotta do one thing that's been bugging me all week. Yeah, it's out that door right there. Morgan Wade stupidly stuck it there the other day. At some point throughout the week, I always knew I was gonna have to tackle this head on. You know, I kinda owe it to these kids, you know, and I owe it to myself, more importantly, because I've got to challenge myself, and any reservations or fears that I have about that ramp, I've just gotta let them go. And I've just gotta tackle this challenge head on. So, Mia, Kevin, Marshall, yeah, this one's for you. Whew, that's kind of stressful. Not gonna lie, I got scared. That's a good thing. Thanks for the positivity, guys. Team Bestwick, nothing but love.